Okay, I'm not gonna start out on the curb on this one. We're at 1225 Spruce. This is what the neighbors look like. It's a really good street. I own a house up there, about 3 or 4 doors down. 2-story, 2.5, 1225 Spruce. It is raining and I'm already soaked. Okay. Here's our living area. This house was built in 1910, 115, 116 years ago. These are laminate floors. You can see by the molding there, it's a little bit of a roller coaster in here, but you know, you gotta expect that with a house this age. Here's the stairs heading up. Everything's been redone. Paint, drywall, flooring, every system I'm sure has been touched in here. Got a nice size laundry room here. It's gonna be 10-foot ceilings. Oh, there's a surprise. We'll get to that. Nice, these look like granite. No appliances. Soft close, no handles. Something that I think I'd want to write in to an offer. Appliances and handles. Nice deep stainless sink. Look out here, the backyard. It's got a nice sized deck out here right off the back of the house. And that is 2 small cars, probably 1.5 car garage, I would call that. It looks new. Here is your pantry. Nice size. Half bath. Alright. Here's a Dan. The counters match what we got going on out here. Let's see, square footage wise, I'm not going to tell you the price till the end. Square footage, 1751, and we're looking at 2.5. Let's head upstairs. Nice transition to carpet up here. An odd little area. Let's go right. Oh, hey. All right. Another bonus. Nice sized bedroom in here. Ensuite. Really nicely done shower. Again, these counters match what's downstairs. It's a good sized bedroom. You can see roof's been replaced. And the gutters are full, so we've got a blockage somewhere in the downspout. Gutters shouldn't be that full of water. Let's check on a closet system here. Nope. Just got a shelf and a dowel rod. but a nice system could be put in there. So that was bed 1. Here we go. Bed 2. Working with a 0 lot line here. I can open this window and reach out and touch that house over there. But it's house where I live is exactly the same way. Right. This was done very poorly. Otherwise, it's not bad up here. And floors are giving a little slope. I mean, it's an older house. Common bathroom up here. It's a 3/4 with that walk-in. Tile work is really nice, I can say. Done a good job. Countertops, same as downstairs. Here's, I'm gonna call this, it's a bedroom. A couple of steps down. It's could have, slope in the floor there. Could have a lot of different functions. There's a good look at the backyard and the deck and some of the surrounding houses. That house over there, that one right there, that light green one, was moved there a few years ago from over by, I think Olive Street, right on Prospect. Picked it up and shoehorned it in there. It's quite a spectacle. So this is a bedroom. I could see it being a craft room, sewing room, kids play area. Already went in there. Let's see what we got going up here. Okay, so this is a play area. You know, it's flex space for, and you can, this is not 7 feet tall. This is not a standard width doorway. Gonna go sideways to get through there. This is all just flex area. If you got kids, they would love this. It's done fairly well. I mean, I'm just, if you don't have kids, then you're probably not using this area for anything. It doesn't lend itself to having a entertainment scenario. Yeah. We'll just call it flex space. All right, we'll head back down. I'm going to show you what's behind the secret sliding door. And they've done a lot of detail work in here. It's a nice looking space. So let's look here behind the mystery door. And there is our basement. crawl stairs. Don't like to see that. That most certainly should have been addressed. If it's not carrying a load, then get rid of it. Okay, let's get some light in here. So it appears plumbing work, it looks nice. Well done. You could put that, I think we're looking at where you could put a softener. There's another look at some of the waste and supply plumbing. Here's our, I'm sure this is a 200 amp service. Yeah. And nothing's labeled. That is really, yeah, huge oversight. Should be labeled. All right, there's a crawl space under the rear of the house. Another look at some of the plumbing and wiring. Look and see. There's some type of vapor barrier there. Not certain, it doesn't look fantastic, but it's something. Water heater. There's your high efficiency HVAC. This brick foundation definitely needs some attention. There's a crack there that is should have been addressed. There's a lot of tuck pointing that's needed down here. You shouldn't have overlooked that stuff. A lot of new framing back in there. That needs to be addressed. They cut a big chunk of that joist out and not supported it afterwards. It doesn't look like, it looks like a mistake. And you can see it. Here is the original crawl. This retaining wall has been put in at some point, which is nice. Needed. It's but definitely needs a little bit of attention down here. That whole a good portion of that exterior wall's been redone. You can see sections there. There's a clean out for your sewer lateral. Definitely need all this debris to be cleaned up. Definitely need to have some type of vapor barrier. Just, you know, again, I say this all the time. I've been in much, much worse, but at the price you're gonna hear, should have done a little better. So there has been something substantial. That is your water main. So the water main has been replaced at some point. Right here has been dug up, and it's where it's coming into the structure. Yeah, that's probably wouldn't pass muster for an inspector. This is one of those cases where just put more nails and it'll hold it, but really should have just done it right. Let's go. Let's get another look at that. Yeah, see that wood touching the dirt is never good. Again, this needs a vapor barrier down here. This I cannot believe they've overlooked. This is, if it's not doing anything, get rid of it, but it looks like it's carrying something. Yeah, somebody needs to get their hand slapped for that one. All right, all the guesses on the price. We're at In the middle of Fountain Square, 1225 Spruce, 1751 square feet, $469. That's your price. And they are calling that a 2-car garage back there. All right. We'll see you on the next one.